Oh Lord, I was just doing its own thing to my hair, and my hair look crazy. Oh goodness and gracious. I mean, so this is my hi baby. This is my special subscriber reading because today has been a good day, and I've noticed my channel growing, and I wanted to do something special for my subscribers because I've switched around my office. I'm going to be laying cards right here so you can see them, even probably pushing my camera down a little bit so you can see them better if I lay cards, if it makes sense, because this is Logic Tarot. That's what we do around here. Hey Rashima, how you doing? Thank you so much. This is my special subscriber. Oh, they're subscribers only. So I wanted everybody to know and give you something special because I adore you. I really do. I mean, thank you so much for everything that y'all do, for always being here. Y'all are always, show up like somebody need, you know? So I really appreciate all of you. I'm about to get my hair done tomorrow. I don't know if I can do this grow your hair out thing. I'm kind of getting sick of the hat thing. Hey, it is who I am, for the most part. I'm a backwards hat wearing, glasses wearing. These are actually prescriptions. The ones I used to wear weren't. Hi, Courtney. How you doing? Greetings from Washington. Thank you for coming. I think this is a subscriber to me. Hey, baby. How you doing? You subscribed? Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you. You have a question? And, I appreciate my subscribers so much. I can't even say. For real. True player made. Y'all are awesome. Like ride or die. Sometimes it's what people, without you knowing it, maybe that's what I needed in my life. Some ride or dies. I appreciate you always and forever. Why are you laughing? Okay, yeah, laugh at me. Ask me your question. I'll bet y'all remember. No, it's not that. Look, it's not that I don't remember people and. You just met me. From where? Oh my God. Hey, y'all. We met face to face. Like you was where I am. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my God. Hey, baby. How's it going? Did you make it home okay? And I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know your full name. You met me where I am. This is face to face right here. Thank you for coming. Oh my gosh. I'm like always so grateful for my subscribers. So I did a subscriber reading. Oh goodness. I was like, you know what? It's surprising, like the people that you meet, like it was hell. Man, and they can't even blame that on Corona. I just want to say that's ridiculousness. But I had fun with you. I got drunk as all get out. I don't know what drink y'all gave me, but that was just Irish what? I'm not drinking in Ireland if I ever go. You know, I'm a baby drinker. I drink wine. You gave me some Irish something. Holy goodness and grace. I was sitting there trying to see straight and watch my dog pee all over your daughter. I'm so sorry. She was probably mad after that. She was probably mad as all get out, like she can't come back. Oh my gosh. And I was like, oh my God. And you know, we fed them all that ice and water outside. I was like, what the F? Oh man. Well, I'm glad she's all right. I'm glad she's not, you know. They're cooler than a ceiling fan. I mean, for real. A beautiful family. I'm glad you made it home okay, though. I mean, I can't imagine if I. Is that why you were here for so long? It wasn't pee, it was a little water just coming out of him. Well, at least it was watered down because when he pee in his kennel, I mean, it's not the same. It's not the little water. I mean, like other stuff in there. You plan on staying Wednesday to Wednesday. So it was a good thing you stayed, you know? Got to spend some extra time. She's your daughter? I thought y'all were like cousins or something like that. You don't. I don't want to say it. Like, I hope you find respect. You don't even look of an age to have a daughter of that age. Is that a respectful way of saying it? I didn't even know. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? That is awesome. I mean, well, hey. I guess you don't have to be African American to not crack. Apparently, you know, beauty is what beauty does. And I'm glad you make it home okay. Y'all look like cousins. I didn't hear the daughter part. So, and then even still, wow. Well, she's still your daughter. And you know what? Kudos to you for stepping up. For real. Like for real. Kudos. That's amazing. I mean, it's amazing that you did that. And I mean, I'm glad you made it home okay. How's your husband? Was he mad you was gone so long? I know he was. She well, if it makes any difference, my mama had me when she was 14, 15. Well, she conceived me when she was 14. I know he did. He probably came home. He probably gave you the biggest giant hug. He better had. I'm gonna come over there. Yeah, I just ignore it. Oh, I'm glad y'all are back. I'm glad you're back home. I'm glad everything went well. I had fun. It was so exciting. Me and my dog. My dog loves you. I mean, like he stops over there. I think he stops over there for you and her baby dog. I mean, because he really liked you. Like you were the first person he went up to. Like, I like when people like my baby. When my baby like them. I don't got no children. He's the only one. He spoils I'll get out. That's why I have to kick him out of my office. Because I have to have my own personal space. Like he started invading every orifices. I couldn't use the restroom by myself. I couldn't sleep by myself. I couldn't walk outside by myself. You would like a 3-card reading, of course. So, What? Well, I have a mini of decks. A mini of decks. So, would you like an oracle reading? Would you like a gilded reading? Would you like a Japanese reading? Now, that's the truth. These cards don't lie. They real. Then we have a fairy reading. Here are my oracle cards. They're all beautiful, though. So I do give you a choice. If you want a reading from each, I'll give you that as well. I mean, okay. Now I'm going to do it like this. And this is the truth. Here's my gilded. Spirit's got something to say to you. And I see it. The Knight of Pentacles. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles was was the first card I saw, but you pull the Queen of Swords. You pull the Hermit card. And you pull the Three of Wands. That's your first 3-card reading. So, you put it out here so you can read it. So you can see what I'm saying. So the Queen of Swords, just you finally at home sitting on your throne, you know what I mean? After, and you kind of just want to be there for a little while. Like hermit for a minute. Like just take a second after your travels and be at your home for a little minute. And it's not because I know that you just traveled. It's because I know once you get home, I mean, the only natural reaction is just to be around everything that means something, because you've been outside for a minute. Like you've been outside of your family unit, and it says now it's time to get out there, play with your family, like have, it's time to isolate. You got that twice. You got the Hermit, and then you got the isolation card. So spend some time with yourself. Even though this guy's doing all this crying and stuff, he's probably crying. There's a good way. There's 2 different cries in the world. There's good cries and sad cries. And you've been kind of, okay. Look. Okay, that makes sense. So you've been kind of like in a different situation than what you're used to. And even though you miss your family, you still, were doing something you need to do. And not because I know it, but because this is what it is. You were doing something that you kind of need to do. And now you at home and you're in your comfort zone, the full card, like starting anew, like it's like you're feeling fresh, a fresh feeling. You mastered, you did exactly what you had to do. And the breakthrough was, the patience that took to go through all the cycles you did. You told me that. You said it yourself. Maybe you're intuitive. And now you get to slow down and chill a little bit. You're not, in some other situation. You're not, that there's a thing. A situation that you're in when you travel and you go and you do things. And then like when I was a truck driver, I traveled. When I finally made it to Texas, it was like I could breathe. But when I finally made it home, I could do whatever I like. So, I mean, a choice to be made. I'm not sure why you have this card, but I'm sure that you know why you have this card. I'm not in your energy like that, but express gratitude and advice from a cat. So whatever that means to you and for you, today I'm here, tomorrow, Monday I'm off. That's what I'm saying. I told you. It's time to wait. It says process of a door, reap what you sow, time, trust in science, choose love. That's what you got. Trust in magnetism of where life takes you. Because it says, ears wide open, earth magic. Aren't my cards beautiful? I freaking love them. They're so awesome. Ears wide open, earth magic, and spirit of gratitude. Wish upon a star. So that's what your oracles have to say. Whatever that means to you. And then I'm going to give you a fairy. Because these fairies are long. But I'm going to give you a fairy too. Can you tell me what's supposed to be said here? I don't know why I asked. They always do. I don't really need to ask. There we go. Came out just like this. It says, water, the overflow. The being in the picture has any hand, and yet water flows through her fingers. It blesses her in the moment and touches her radiant skin and continues on her journey. Her heart is also overflowing with love. Her eyes are filled with tears. She gracefully allows what comes through to move through her without control, aligned with purpose. She is overjoyed to give from this limitless place, and she's radiance. Radiance. Why does that make it? And she's radiant so much. Oh, she radiates so much light in the world. Give her the place. Give more from a place of overflow than obligation, which is what you did. Even when you think we have nothing to give, come from a place of mindset of overflow. Create more of what we want. And that's what it is. When I read my cards, they're so beautiful. My cards are so beautiful. And I'll read you another one. Ooh, you got the violet flame. You got two of them, but I really love the violet flame. But I also love your other one, which is the infinite. So which one would you like? It's like you're an infinite being. You're a very infinite being, and you're a flow of radiance in people's lives that if you weren't there, and then you have freedom. Freedom means living as you choose. When your wings and your heart open, able to direct your reality as you want. The quest of freedom seems innate. Picture freedom in its more extreme it is more extreme guidance. But when we are truly free, our lifestyle may not change drastically. Limitations can be a state of mind. The only change made might be choosing to live a certain way rather than feeling obligated. A shift of perspective can help you bring lightness and choice. In the bigger picture, what does freedom look like to you? If you feel stifled, it is up to you to make changes. Well, that's my thing. Okay, I'm telling you, my hands don't lie and my cards don't lie. They all come together. Even though you may have had to walk away from like what you really love, and it took strength to do it, and you felt like leaving was really, really hard. But Nine of Cups, your family is at home, sweet. You have to do what you gotta do. Pick up the cords, pick up them swords, even though you really, and go get your 10 of Cups where your home is. I mean, you know what? You know, my cards don't lie. They just have depends on what deck I choose, it has its own way of reading. Hi, everybody. Look, Thank everybody. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. You know, this is my reading for my subscribers. I didn't put it on there, but only subscribers can get in here. Princess Nora, how you doing, sweetie? You are so welcome, and I'm glad you made it home great. And I'm never drinking your alcohol again. But I will still come to Washington, and I'll get a hotel. But I'm gonna bring my wine. I'm not drinking what you drink. Okay, do that. Sweet loves, hugs. It was fun. It was so excellent meeting. I hope I see you again, and can't wait till I do. Awesome lady. Awesome lady. Thank you for subscribing. I mean, what a joy. Oh man. This sweet lady, I met her at her daughter's house. Her daughter's my next door neighbor. And she was so sweet. And subscribe to my channel. See you on the flip side. You know what it is. I mean, and she showed up. Oh my God, what a blessing. Big hugs. You know that emoji? I'm, you know what? I cannot lie. I sure am not crying. That's for sure. I do my thug thizzle. But I'm always myself, and that's the beautiful part. And that's all I can ever be. If I'm sad, I'm sad. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm glad, I'm glad. If I want to run, across the street in my bra, in my shorts, not my bra, but I wear a sports bra, so it's like kind of different. But if I want to do that, I do that. I don't say no to nothing myself wants. Sometimes can be a problem. But you know what? I got to deal with that too. I mean, oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I can't believe Courtney actually subscribed. I mean, I feel that was it wasn't like I mean, it's easy to get like, so it's harder to find your words. I can get subscribers on YouTube that don't know me, but people who actually know me, like, I've never been supported before. Not like that. So I feel so grateful. We sat and like literally drank together, and my dog peed on her daughter's floor and all that stuff. It was fun. These are intuitive personal readings about yourself and your situation, but I don't have to pull cards to do it. But these are definitely intuitive and personal readings. So accept it as it, because it all makes sense in the end. Does. Okay. Paranshu. Okay, Miss Mishra. What's your situation? Because you have to be a little more specific than that. I can tell you that somebody's going to come back, but if you're in no contact, then that makes it more I can say, y'all haven't talked for 2 weeks, or y'all haven't talked for 6 months. Now, those are two different answers. And I don't want to give you something that's wrong. Neither does Spirit, but Spirit always wants you to be honest and tell the truth. No contact from 6 months. I have to light my black on that. I'm going to tell you something. If you haven't been in contact with this person for 6 months, it has nothing to do with you. You didn't do anything wrong. That person may just have a girlfriend. And if he has a girlfriend or a wife or something like that, then the reason that he's not contacting you is because girls don't want other girls around their man. But it has nothing to do with you. You are a perfectly perfect woman. You can go out there and get. You know where the party's at, or you know how to meet new people. Only reason why you still don't have to listen to them, your parents and all them people telling you what to do. You can still go out there and go to the market or go to the store. Some people call it market, some people call it store, some people call it whatever. You can meet people anywhere, and then decide if you want somebody that ain't talked to you in 6 months back. You ain't dead. You only got one life to live. So if somebody has not talked to you in 6 months, is it worth it? You just gonna wait? Will it be a good choice? Are you a dancer? Is that what you do for a living? I mean, if you're talking about dancing in the living room, I dance with my dog in the living room. That doesn't make him a lover. It makes him my baby, my kid. See, he is who he is. This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and this is Logic Tarot. Like logical. Like what makes sense. Like the brain. And then the heart. The mind, body, and the soul. What makes sense. So, welcome to Logic Tarot. You know what to do. If it's your job, then dance with your friend. Hi, Samantha. Hey, sweet baby. What's wrong with dancing with your friend? And if you're not in a relationship and you'd like to be, not then. So you're a dancer, like a dance artist. I'm that too. I used to fill clubs doing it. I did it for a living. Well, why not? The only problem is if you got a husband and you're scared it's going to become something else than it's not supposed to be, or your friend has a wife and you're scared it's going to become something it's not supposed to be, or it has already become something it's not supposed to be. Either way, if you want, don't ever forget that you don't mix business with pleasure, but you also can avoid making pleasure business a part of your business. Okay? What goes on outside of your profession, that's what you have to deal with. But professionally, I mean, there's a lot of people out here dancing with their friends. Samantha, everybody want to communicate, and don't be afraid to talk amongst yourselves. This is not just a line of asking questions. Like, we're all talking, and y'all know how it goes around here. But if you're asking me who wants to communicate with you, I don't know. But all of you, communicate amongst each other, because this is a subscriber party. Excuse me. But as far as know your label, that's what I said. Know your label. That's your card, princess. That's your card. Know your label. Period. If you're dancers, don't mix business with pleasure. That's the wrong thing to do. So all I have to say about this is Make sure that whatever decisions you all make is logical in the mind, your heart, your body, your mind, and your situations coincide. There's no way that somebody's not contacting you and there's good news behind it. They're not contacting you and in a year they're going to ask you to marry them. It's not the way love works by any means. So if you came here for the question of does such and such think about you, does such and such, look, it depends on what you did or what they did. But if you're asking if they think about you, what did you do? What did you do to run them off? And if you ran them off for a good reason, like it don't make no sense when they was with you what they did, then good. Leave them right where they at. Why are you asking that then? They had the beautiful you and they still ran from it. Why would you leave them right where they're at? The beautiful you can still be beautiful with or without them. You are abundant, loved, and you have love in your heart. And don't ever forget it. Maybe somebody else deserves it. So be patient. Dating. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rashima. You are beautiful, Rashima. And you are abundant. With or without them, you are still a beautiful person. God gave you the sweet in you. I mean it. I mean it. Thank you so much, sweet. You are beautiful too. Don't ever forget it. I said so. And I meant it. You've done nothing but beautiful things ever since you came on my show. Much respect to you forever and ever. You send me you're much welcome to everybody. I'm a prize myself. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you're a prize, a gift. All the gifts you ever gave me. You're a gift yourself. Samantha, you're very welcome. You're a gift yourself. I know one of these ladies, I have not met you, but that doesn't mean I don't think you're a gift because every time you show up here, you're sweet you're the sweetest pumpkin pie. You are sweet pumpkin pie. The sweet one. I might even call you like a pecan pie. You're sweet. Always supportive. Always kind. Always. So, much love to you. Thank you so much. Much love to everyone that comes in here. Thank you so much. But thank you so much, Rashima, for your love. You are a reward yourself. Trust that. I mean it. Everybody needs to understand their inner self to understand how rewarding or how rewarded somebody is to have you. You're very, very, very welcome. You're very welcome. Much love to you. Oh gosh. It's been, like in the middle of my day, I was sitting in my apartment like this. Because my dog, and this is part of the story, and then there's another side of this story. I know I always talk about him, but he's a lot of irritation. So my dog, I put him in his kennel instead of let him sleep with me in my bed. He barked and cried all night. I didn't have an ounce of sleep last night. I literally had to steal it. I had to put him in his kennel and go sleep in my own bed by myself. Just to get like that, he has an emotional attachment. And that's when all of you need to do cord cutting rituals. Because if you're the one with the emotional attachment, you really need to think about that. Sometimes you have to. I never met a baby, that had to cut their own umbilical cord. But when you grown and you grow one with somebody or attach somebody like an umbilical cord, you have to cut your own cord. Because trust me, they gonna go out there and do what they gotta do for themselves. Not saying people just don't stay. I mean, it's called a marriage. It's called together forever. It's called I want to work on this. It's called I will go to therapy. It's called two people trying to hand each other cups that they maybe didn't hand each other those cups before. That's what it's called. But at the end of the day, he's a dog and I need to sleep. So I put him in his kennel. Oh my God, I didn't sleep all night. And if I let him stay near me too long, he will invade every personal space I have. I can't poop by myself. He's pooping in my pumpkin pie. A Sagittarian needs a little bit of space. I was getting to the point where I had to get in my car and go and drive just to get away from him. And we ain't gonna do that no more. This is mama's space. You are not allowed in my office anymore. And you're not allowed in my bedroom anymore. So you have the living room, the kennel, and that pillow, and your toys. And outside. Isn't that a big enough space for a dog? You cannot come and sleep in my bed. And then when I wouldn't let him sleep in my bed, he would scratch on me and jump and try to jump on it and lay on my chest, lay on my stomach and scratch my stomach up and insisted he So, and that's sweet love. I promise you, he's the most loving ever. But one thing I do know is this has relevance to all of you. You're being like that right now. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. I mean, this is logic tarot. You're being like that right now. That's probably why the person that you want has a hard time being with you. Because if they were with you, you won't let them breathe. They can't go outside and come back and be 5 minutes late without you asking them where they was at. For real, sometimes if they wanted to leave in the first place, they'll do it. But being 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, that's childhood woundings. And then if you act too attached to somebody, they feel like they can't breathe. You can't do that to people. I mean, we're all our own person. If they like to go to the gym and you know you don't like it, and you sitting over there going to the gym with them with a sad face, and they know you don't like it, but you won't let them to go to the gym by their damn self, well, then you're smothering them because they like to go to the gym. Let them go. They'll come back. All they want to do is go work out, even if it's taking a couple hours. Don't tell them they can't work out. They can only work out for an hour and be back here by 2. Who is you? Maybe it's that's the issue. I mean, I don't know. I was treated like that before. I was. If I was gone 2 minutes longer to the store, I had a whole argument to come home to. I couldn't stay with that. That's why I'm not married no more. I couldn't go to the store. If I worked late, she asked me where I was. Then it was a whole argument for 2 days. 2 days of arguing? Who does that? I thought we had a conversation. This is arguments. You know, I'm out making money so I can support you, our house, what we're trying to create, and we're arguing for 2 days. Oh, no. That's why. It's like I give you the advice that I give you. Kind of depends on your circumstance. Like real talk. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna still do what I want to anyway. Because I know what I'm doing is right. I don't go out and do nothing wrong. And then if I am gonna do something wrong, and I feel like the reason I'm doing something wrong is because of something that's happening in our relationship that just ain't right. But I can't disappear for 2 hours to go work out, but you can disappear for 3 days, 4 and 5 days. And when you come back, you still want to fight me. For what? You don't know. Tell me about, I don't know what you was doing while I was gone. But what was you doing while you were gone? That song's got to choose 41 on the clock. I had to change that. I had to let it go. So if y'all out here wondering when such and such gonna come back, question is, do you want it? And if you do, then what happened? What happened, baby? What'd you do? If they did it and have another baby mama going on the side and they mad because you confronted them, do you want it back? It's up to you. I mean, you can take poop in your pumpkin pie, eat another piece, eat another slice. Hi, Demetra. How you doing, sweet? Oh, gosh. Okay, y'all. Demetra, put your question in the comments box. Y'all know what time it is. I got to go to the restroom. I got to take my dog out. It's been not a good day today. Why, sweet? What happened? What happened? You know, I gotta say something. I think I am part of a never ever deny. I told you. Let me go. I'ma handle this when I come back. I really gotta go to the restroom. My dog don't. He's spoiled as all get out. So I'll give him a whole nother second, another 45 minutes. Because I just took him out before I started the segment. So, but I didn't go. I was putting up groceries and preparing food for meal prep. So, give me a second. I'm gonna handle this. Demetra, don't you go nowhere. I'm gonna handle this. I have like 4 questions to ask, and I'll let you know. feet in your pillow. Lay down. Lay down. And you're not allowed in my office. It's a no. Lay down. Lay down. No, no begging. Lay down. No. It's a no. Lay down. Then you can sit there. You ain't coming up in here. No. Thank you. It's my office. Designated space for me. Let me tell you something, Demetra. 9 times. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm all right. You acting like you okay. You acting like you don't know. Thank you so much for love for your new subscribe. I appreciate you, Demetra. Okay. You're acting like you don't know, but you do know. You know. You never deny a woman's intuition. Woman's intuition ain't. You know what? I was in the love triangle for years and acted like I didn't know. But every time I called that mug, she reduced me to email, and then she only emailed me when she wanted to. You know, I was like, why the fuck does this happen like this? I was trying to act naive on something I knew was going down. If she wasn't sleeping with me, she was sleeping with him. I know. And the only reason why things didn't work out right because he had tenure, not because he was better. Because otherwise, why the hell you was coming back to my house then? Sure wasn't for me. I hope you got that segment. You know, because she knew I could have whoever I liked. I mean, for real, even to this day, all I have to do is leave my home. She know, you know. Look, don't be sad. Don't be sad. Drop his ass like a bad habit and go find you somebody worth it. I'm not talking about like an overnight worth it, like go to the club and find you a man and teach him something. Because then all you're doing is teaching yourself bad habits. Do yourself drop that situation like a bad habit. If somebody willing to keep secrets like this from you, do you really want to be with them? Because they're going to keep doing it. Whether you're together or not, because you'll accept them back regardless. So then they have no reason to stop. You got to make a mug grow up by letting them lose something as great as you. Can I ask here, what does A.K.A. and his boss talk? I don't know. I don't have surveillance. I don't know, love. I don't have surveillance. But one thing, what do you want to know? I don't have surveillance, sweetie. I'm not a surveillance camera. That's not how this works. Even if I pull cards, it don't say enough. I'm so sorry, Demetra, but you should think about what I said. This is logical tarot, and that's logical. I got out, and it was hard to do. I cussed everybody and their mama out on the way out. Everybody. Her mama, her daddy, all of them. Well, that's what they said. It's what it said. You ain't get attention from me. I'm out. I mean, you talking about me? Or are you talking about what you had to say to them? Well, that's what it said. But what the card said was, and I just pulled them. It had the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and then it had. They basically think they think you're really fun, but they're only willing to offer you a little cup. It's not. They don't think it as serious as you want it to be. I mean, for real. There's two of them. A choice is one. Feel me? Okay. And I feel you on that. That's what you should have said. You did the right thing. Be out. You think, come on. You met him. You think you can't, and there's no one else. You know, as soon as you drop that situation and stop looking for it to change, because MFs that do F boy stuff and F girl stuff ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, girl. It ain't worth it. Drop it like a bad habit. I mean, for real. You want to be a threesome or you want to be married? Because you can't marry three in a state in any state of the United States. And you sure don't want to be in it. Acting like polygamy is a thing while people are running from polygamous colonies. Sorry, I don't know why the heck that came out like that. People are running from polygamous colonies. Nobody want to be in those ish like that. Nobody true to themselves. And they then as imagine you in a threesome, and them threesomes is going out and sleeping with everybody else because the twosome let them sleep with they sleep with whoever they want to, and then they added you into the BS. Leave it alone, baby. I was in that situation. One day I just said for 3 years, and I didn't even know it. I didn't know it. I just, as soon as I realized what was happening, I jet stream out of that and cussed everybody out on the way out. Fuck. And you mad because I was married and at the end of a divorce. Like literally we were signing papers so I could try to be with this person. And she was sleeping with me, her boyfriend, and everybody, and they sleeping with everybody else, talking about open relationship. Get the fuck on. Excuse my language. And you know what? And I'm gonna cuss you out on the way to doing it. Yeah, I had those moments. I did love her relationship. And then all of a sudden I clicked. Get the fuck on though. Shit. Because I remember the bullshit too. Hold on. So, love, you talking about this threesome that we all talking about right now. You mentioned 2 people. Which one are you? How you gonna come and mention 2 people? Which one are you? Honesty is the best policy. That's the way to get the best answers. If you're asking me what he wants from you in order for you to be with him, I'll ask him. But you said they blocked me without reason. So if there's a they, So why are you involved in him and his boss? How do they block you out? His business ain't your business. Love. His business, what he does for work, and who he's friends with at work, is it? Okay, I'm not answering your question until you're truthful, because this doesn't make any sense. This person and this person blocked you out. Then you say it's not a threesome. Then you say it's not work related. Then you say, I don't want to do your confusing, like, BS. You have a wonderful night, Demetra. Love, go to somebody else's reading. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. You are very unclear, and I'm not even knowing what you're asking. That's why I asked so many questions, because this don't make no sense. Everything you wrote down from beginning to end, it doesn't make sense because you're trying to hide shit. Okay, they both know you. His boss is your doctor. So they have a working relationship. Why would they have something to hide from you? His boss, his working boss, and him have not only a friendship, but a work relationship. Why would they have something to hide from you? Why did they decide? I don't know. Probably because you do this. You ask questions that nobody understands, insinuate stuff that's not happening. And when you bring problems to something that's working, especially to a male working relationship or whatever the case may be, when you bring problems to a situation, maybe he just decides that you are more harmonious when it's you two and then them two, his job and his home. What is there to be said? Unless there's more to the story than you're telling. He's working. Like, don't be an energy vampire. Let him have his workspace relationship. You don't have to be. How much time did you spend with them? Or did they just invite you out a couple of times when they went out, and now you're taking it personally because they work together and they decide to go out for drinks without you, which you are a lady. You should have your own friends. Go out with them. Are you being too attached? Okay. Then be supportive. And you must have asked for it. You said, can I have his number to make sure he's all right? That's giving it to you. Otherwise, he would have called his own boss and his own friend. But you asked for it so that you could try to force yourself into a working relationship. And it's not even like that. They just work together. Maybe they go out for a drink afterwards. And then he comes home. What's wrong with that? His boss gave you your boyfriend's number. Oh, Lord, I'm getting a headache just trying to figure this out. Okay, first of all, then you're in no contact if you were to be honest. Finally be honest about it. And let me tell you something. The reason why you're in no contact is because of this. You're confusing. You confuse me just in this. You don't have your own ex's number, which means he's your ex. Why don't you just say that instead of trying to push the conversation into what you want it to be? Oh, God. You know what? I don't know what's going on with your situation, baby. I ain't going to figure it out. So y'all together right now. Y'all are just friends? Y'all work together? I got too many other questions to answer. When you figure out what your question is and how to explain what's going on, then I'll answer it. Otherwise, I have no answer for you and no time for it. Like you should do. Leave it alone. Especially if you can't figure it out. You have like no clue what's going on, like whatsoever in your own life. Hello, I would like to Mystic. How you doing, sweet love? I would like to know your fate. How would I know your fate? I can tell you this. When we read cards, we can tell fated events. We can't tell you how your life is going to start, what's going to happen in it, how it's going to begin, and how it's going to end. That is God's job. That is way above my head. I can tell you that much. So you're going to have to ask him. Maybe he'll send it to you in a dream somewhere. Love, just give me a minute because whatever you got going on is already stressed me out. And I have a way of going off. This is logic. Give me a second. Well, can you tell me if I will succeed in my own business? You will succeed in your own business. The only way you succeed in your own business is how much effort you put into it. I've had this business for a long time. And it took me a couple of years to get here. And I've gotten not as much as I've seen, as quickly as I've seen other people do it. But I'm not out here lying to people to get it. So I still am here, right here for you to ask me this question in my business. So it just kind of depends on how much effort you put into it. Okay, you deleted all the other messages, so I can't read the other messages. Lovey. I don't know what you want, baby. I can't help you. I can't help you. I'm reducing my stress right now, and I'm telling you, if you were in the hospital, you just met somebody, and then you have all this story behind it that don't really kind of make sense, I can't help you. Because it don't make sense. Why you worried about who you working with, and you barely met him in a COVID hospital, and I'm not sure if you know him or not. I'm not sure if you have an actual relationship. I'm not sure why you think these people have kicked you out of something you were never in the first place. I'm not sure what makes sense logically about what you're saying. Shit don't make sense. Get your ass on. I'm done. I'm so sorry. Take your subscription and like back. I don't care. I can't do it. It don't make no sense. Well, could you tell me if I will succeed, make my own? You can do it. I have 3 businesses. 3. I have a music business. I have this business. I have a financial business. I have 3 of them. I made them all businesses. Now, how much work I put into each of them will determine the structure of them, the meaning of them, will give them a reason. And that is it. I know why I do this. And I don't do it for money, for sure. I'm not asking you for anything. I said free. YouTube will pay me. The people who make this channel. People who make me able to make me live on here through commercials. People stop playing with me. Oh, Lord. And I have a travel business. I got certificates all over this side of my wall. I just don't want y'all to know my name. I work them all. A little by little. Whatever it takes. Oh, Lord, that woman came in here with all weird-ass questions. I mean, wanted me to figure out a puzzle piece. A puzzle? It's a 3,000 piece puzzle you trying to throw at me, and I'm supposed to put it all together to have an answer for you. Pray about it. That's my answer. Pray. Oh, God, Jesus. That put a knot in my whole shoulder. Yo, Jesus. Where's my tiger bomb? Oh, my God. I hate answering stressful ass people questions like that. That's probably why she ain't got nobody. She should be stressing people out. For what? They push me out. What do you mean that they push you out? Push you out of what? Yeah, you were a patient in a hospital. He's a nurse's assistant and a doctor. Maybe they invited you somewhere a time or two. But it's not pushing you out of an already working relationship. Let him do his thing with your overbearing ass. Get on my line like that. Oh, God. Just wanted to know what the universe wants me to know right now. Anything. Shauna, yes. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to get Lovey's energy out of me. I got a sage. Just give me a minute. Oh, God. What a crazy person. That is insane. I mean, for real. Give me 1 second, please. You see how go up and down this chat line. She got so many damn questions. It didn't make no. She tried to divert from telling the truth. She really don't belong. These people had a working relationship. They invited her out a few times. They met in the hospital when she had COVID. He talked to her a couple of times, invited her out with his friends. And now she's like, they pushed me out. How long you didn't even know him? How could they push you out of something you wasn't even involved in the first place? Why are you sitting there trying to lie and act like the victim? Playing the victim and being a victim is completely different. Lord Jesus. You're just crazy as all get out. Oh my gosh. You know, like those people you see, the movies you see on. Oh, I gotta turn my fan off, y'all. I need my sage on my body. I'm gonna have to Palo Santo her too, because I don't know what she came with. She made my shoulder hurt. That was some ugly energy. That's probably why she got pushed out. Oh, shit. Now my back hurting. Lord Jesus. Please, get that energy off me. If I ever see her name on my line, I'll just be like, nah, bro. Oh, jeez. I gotta grab the tiger bomb on you. My shoulder ain't hurt all day till I try to talk to her. Trying to help her crazy behind out. Goodness. Excuse me. Stalking. That's what you call it. She's a stalker and want me to tell her something. Okay, let's get to your question, Shauna. Actually, and now look, save myself and my pain gone. With some Tiger Balm. I can't. I don't like spirits like that, and I can feel people's spirit, and that is an ugly ass spirit. No, it's just like when people come at me, when stalkers come at me, it make my body hurt. Like when my dog, even my dog, when he's like, he can be very invasive and demanding and stalkery. My dog's a stalker. Like he's one of those dogs that if I left to go pee right now, he'd just stand up like this. If he could follow me, he would straight into the bathroom and watch me pee. And then from place to place to place to place to place, like I couldn't get no time alone. Tried to kick him out of my office and tell him, "Get the fuck on, boy." I'm like, I need my minute. I need my space. Crazy. And he would just sit there and watch me while I was on YouTube like this. Just look at me like that. It's just creepy. Go play with your toys or something. I bought plenty of them. When we make, so sorry, Shauna. Here he goes. We make our life like someone must come through for guidance. Anyone for me? Oh, Lord Jesus. So, okay. First of all, there will always be somebody to come through for you. Secondly, there's a King of Cups energy. So, do you know a water sign? An Empress. Maybe like a mother or a grandmother. I know. It attracts all types. It happens in my own life. Like for some reason, I attract broken people. I have completely took myself. I've spent some time away from the world for a little while because I can't take it. I can't take it. Like it's been so many. I've taken myself from the world for a little while. And I used to know, I mean, it's not even I used to. I know everyone. I'm a promoter, it's what I do. But it kept just being broken energy. Like I promote for a club and they don't want to pay me. I talk to, it was just, I would talk to people and they would come through, and then it'd be like everybody hated the fact that I was a promoter and I had to perform, and I would meet girls and they be jealous because I was a performer and they couldn't be. It was just too many broken energies, and I was just like, why are you mad? Because I'm working out here performing. It's not like you see me with other girls. I'm not doing nothing I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then you are welcome and can walk around with me, but you choose to sit in the corner and be jealous. I had to take myself out and just be like, I gotta give it a break. When you don't pay me and I catch an attitude, then all of a sudden you're on some BS. And then you're gonna ask me if I work. What? Hey, you still working? I wouldn't work for you. When your club is empty again. And that happened to somebody. For real. God got me. You have no, hey, Violet. You have no idea. One time a guy didn't pay me, had everybody in this club laughing. I filled this club up like people were sitting there like tuna cans. I mean, tunas in a can. I had it so full. Then he asked like, who are you? I said, nah, bitch, I'm the one you hired. He said, oh, nah. Guess what? A week later, God said, you ain't gonna do that to my baby. Shut his shit down. He ain't even there no more. Everybody's ever done me like that, I'm not there no more. At all. And that's 4 clubs. 4 people, 4 times, 4 clubs. I promise you, they're not there no more. Within a week, God will shut their ass down real quick. So I just took my energy out. I ain't playing with them. Because I will drain your club if I come up in there and you don't pay me. God will. I ain't got to do it. All he got to do is see you do ugly. I'm one of his babies. I'm God's baby. That's why. And he's always been my father. The only father, true father I've ever had. Even my real father wasn't even in my life, right? My real mother wasn't. So he was always my true teacher. So let me finish this. Shwana, you have a brand new beginning, the Fool card. Hello, everybody. And I'm doing good. Thank you, Violet. And it says, oh my God. So it says, get some rest in your life. Take a minute for yourself. It seems like your boundaries of too much and too little are too much and too little. You know, like people do too little for you and you just do too much. It's just cut that shit off and take a break. I don't know why my message related to you, but it says the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Don't work so dang on much that you just break down. Don't be so available. Be more available to your life, yourself, and your family. You just missed a heck of a third party reading. I'm not even gonna lie. You did. And they said, and maybe this is future energy. Have some fun. Three of Cups. Have some fun. You know why? Have some fun. Because there will always be somebody trying to make you commit to something, you know, really, and come at you really nice, but they're really in it for themselves. And knowing you trying to manifest greater things. So do yourself a favor. And I see that you feel it because it wouldn't come in my cards. I didn't ask about me. I asked about my mind is on your situation. Use your better judgment. And the reason maybe that story came out is because you needed to hear it too. Don't let nobody offer you no small shit. I don't know why this is coming out here. Like every line of the story I just told is coming out in these cards. Look, turn away from their small shit. Page of Cups over to the King of Wands, away from the Page of Cups, and enjoy the world because there's a lot of things going on around you, and that will be your 10 of Cups. Like, for real. It's not like you have to go in hermit mode because the hermit didn't go out. But Queen of Pentacles, manifest, stay on your money. Don't look at what you thought the cups is filled because you still got 2 cups behind you. Manifest, keep on growing. Every time this person makes a pentacle, he etches a little piece of that star in that coin. That's all it takes. Keep on going. Everything that you manifest is going to grow. Don't let nobody stop you. Look, Hangman in reverse. Don't let nobody stop you. For real. For real. I didn't stop because somebody else told me to. I stopped because I need to reserve and preserve my own energy. And that was something different. I mean, for real. And then all they got was towers and begging me. That's what I said. I don't know why that story came out, but it came out the way it came out. Like, sometimes people tend to give too much of themselves. I guess that's what that means. Look, Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. You can't mess up if you wanted to. It's them. Whatever's holding you back, it's that. That is your issue. You can't mess up if you wanted to. Your spirit guide said Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It's up to you. The wheel can turn forward or backwards. That's what your guides and spirit said. I wouldn't tell a story that don't make sense either. Thank you. I don't think it's holding you back. Now you can't mess up if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you could. You can't. It's the mugs around you. The greedy people. The liars. The can you babysit my children? I don't got money tonight. When they do get paid, they don't got a check for you. Them kind. The motherfuckers laying on your couch playing Nintendo, acting like they can't get a job. Them kind. Are you sitting over there working your butt off? Them kind. I want you to get a job. I want you to get a job because they ain't got one. Them kind. Now, this is teamwork. Teamwork gonna make a dream work. And if I gotta do it by myself, I will. I can't do no wrong. God said, listen to your ancestors. Them kind, Molly. You know what I'm talking about? Them kind. 100. They want to sit out in the street, sell drugs when they done spent all their drug money, barely even spent none on you. Then they want to sit over there and have you get a job, make your check, and give them the money. Them kind that sitting on your couch playing like video games like they're going to become a gamer, that you can't even pass the first level. You get kicked out every time. I'm sitting over here with a job, and then I come home, you still on the video game I left you on with your shitty ass drawers because you ain't even went to the restroom yet. Probably peed a little bit on my couch. Them kind. No. Because there is nothing you can do wrong. It's not you. Some ass backwards kind. When you was a real man in the first place, you get up off your behind. If you 16 years old, 17 years old, you should have a job. You need one. So you can learn how to not become them kind. Learn some morals, learn some values. It shouldn't take prison and to get out for you to learn something. Fuck that. I ain't waiting 20 years for my kid to get back. I will put my foot in your ass. You don't go apply at that McDonald's and go every time. And I'm going to check your schedule. And if I ain't there, you better walk there. It's not about I need your money. It's about you need to learn morals. Period. That's how you get a job. That's why you get a job at a young age. It's not because I need your money. It's not even that you do, because I got you. But you gonna learn morals in this beast. value, honor, and respect. What you mean? You will always have a boss until you become a CEO or something. And I better know, and I better bet, you better become a CEO of something. Get a better check. I ain't asking for it. Spend your money on your video games. But you better do that shit after work, after school, and after your homework. And still make A's. You better not go in there and write just numbers on your math homework. Let me find out you failed. It's because the government tried to take over on how a person discipline their kids. Because stupid people was taking out their failed relationship on their children and beating them up and shit. So then the people that actually want to discipline their kids for a reason can't do it no more. So you know what? I'm gonna take you in a town and country somewhere and stick my foot up your ass. If I got to. Somewhere nobody can see you. Nobody know. And stick my foot right up your behind. What you doing out of school? Skipping school. If I gotta come home during lunch, I make sure my kids ain't there. What you doing here? Okay. All right. You want to live like a dog? Let me put you in a kennel. Because you know what? That's some BS. You lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And I don't like stanky ass dog fleas. I ain't putting you out. But I will lock you up in your room. I will nail down that window. I will make sure that I take you to school. And I better be there. You better be there when I pick you up. And if I hear from the principal, I will go talk to the principal. I will go talk to every one of your teachers and tell them to call me when you miss an hour. And when I pick you up, it's homework time. You better answer. You better have paid attention to every damn question. That's what I'm saying, Shawana. You better have paid attention to every damn question. Every damn you. And I didn't say you had to be perfect. I'm not saying I'm being perfect, but you better be present and accounted for. And accounted for. Y'all seen East Side High? Y'all remember that song? East Side High. What was it called? What was that movie called? East Side High. Well, all dude went in there and caught him in the bathroom. Made him sing the song. They sang it perfectly. They couldn't sit their ass in the classroom. Yeah, I'm that old. I am. Who was it? I gotta look up the song. I'm gonna tell you to tell me what movie it was. Come on, y'all. Tell me which movie this is. Y'all gotta be old enough. Oh, you're not? I'm gonna tell you what movie it is. And make the kids watch it and let them know. I will tell your back up. If you ain't in that school. Ain't nobody playing with you. Shoot, no smart girl and no worth it girl wants a dumb man. Hold on, here we go. what was it called? Lean on Me. Lean on Me. That was a song. I mean, that was a movie. Watch that movie if you don't believe me. He caught him in the bathroom trying to skip school. He made him sing a school anthem. They sitting over there like sing it like some G's. East side high, it's for and again. And I was like, and it was made in 1989. I'm 83, baby. When it came out on TV, I watched it. Nobody made me, but I did. And when I watched that, and a lot of these kids on here that sang that song, they are not alive today. You, for real, Swanna, seen it, love it. You know what I'm talking about? Lean on Me. Came in the bathroom. He came in the bathroom, cut him in the. If your mama ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna stick my foot in your ass. For real. He wasn't playing with nobody. He was the principal, and he stood up to that dang on the whole school. I might watch it tonight, my dang on self. I mean, he saved kids' lives. All these wannabe gangsters out here. I dare you. With your son. That's right. Do it like that. Because it'll teach you something. He said, why you in this bathroom? Ain't you supposed to be in class? Sing the school anthem. They sitting over there, you say, sounding like some G's. Well, if you sang, then why the heck are you in classroom to learn some words? I mean, you gotta be in there to learn what a haiku is or poetry. Shoot, English. Why you sitting over in the bathroom? You better be present and accounted for it, like I said. Mine gonna be present and accounted for it. You better get in there. Get in there. And when I come pick you up, I better have a phone call at my house about how you missed an hour or 20 minutes of class or none of that. Present and accounted for. East side high looking self. And I hope I have a principal that's gonna make you sing the school anthem and stick his foot up your butt. Because if he don't do it, I will. Because, you know, I know how it feels like to be a kid. But I also know how it feels to be someone. I wanted to be a musician, and everybody told me not to be something else. I've always wanted to be an entertainer. Somebody told me not to do it, but it's what I do best. People who couldn't make money at doing this, who couldn't make money at their music, who couldn't trade a stock if they wanted to. People who couldn't do what I do. They told me I can't. No, you ain't skipping school to make rap. You going to school to learn English so you can rap. Period. Get your ass in that class. Don't nobody want to hear your half-ass words. You really got something to say, you can't get out. I'm tired of hearing about, I got so many money and so many things. I got all these bitches and all these diamonds and rings. If you don't get off my radio, don't even be on my YouTube. Don't be on. I got all these cars and all these things. Okay, if you got all that, then why my little gold, I got more gold around my neck? It's what you want. It's not what you got. It's different. Yes, it do. Like the words that I speak is supposed to be everywhere. Everywhere. Don't tell me You know what? I'm a number one G. I keep the cars, the codes, and everybody in the keys. Don't tell me that. Just let me tell you something. You don't keep that. That's why half of y'all fall off before you even get rich. Because you sit there like lying on yourself. You better go to school. Because you know what? I ain't gonna say that. Y'all wouldn't even believe it if I told you. I denied an offer to join the Illuminati. I said, bitch, no. I said, no, I ain't gonna join nobody Illuminati. I know what y'all do. You got me fucked up. Like, do you not hear my music? I'm not about that life. So I'm not gonna join. I don't care what you can make better, do better. I could probably have all the goals on my neck right now. But that's not what I'm about. So you can take your Illuminati ass on. I'm not about to hurt my family. I'm not about to kill nobody. I ain't about to hide nobody's. I'm not about to do none of that to join a gang. That's all the Illuminati is. You know what? I'm a gang of one. Ask anybody up in here. Huh? Shit. Got me fucked up. I'd rather make my music and have my own company than to join somebody's stupid shit. You go out there and be stupid. I've been stupid when I was supposed to be stupid when stupid was right. But that shit would be wrong. And I serve my karma. And now I serve God, source, and universe. And you show ain't gonna be right here. Show ain't gonna be right here. We are the stars. That's what the star card is. To realize you don't need nobody to make you. And the only way you can be broken is if you let them. Because guess what? Ain't nobody sitting at this table right now but me and you. Who gonna stop me from speaking my words, saying what I gotta say, doing what I gotta do, living my life? I don't gotta listen to nobody. This life is mine. And if I made you, I stuck my foot in your ass. Forgot to. With my feet on. The house shoe. And yeah, I can get a Jordan house shoe if I want to. But these shoes are so goddamn comfortable. That way. And in fact, I got Puma house shoes. I got Jordan house shoes. I will stick my feet out in your behind. It's the one I like. I ain't lying. I got drawers in my closet. I got everything I want to in my closet. In my house. But I made it my own. That way. So make sure you know that your children need to do that too. Because nobody had my back. I wish I had a mama to sit down and watch a movie with. I didn't have one. My mama gave me up when I was 7. To the state. It was the state that brought me to music. They put me in orchestra playing the cello and the string bass at the same time. First chair in both of them. My teacher didn't know what to do with me. I'm just... But you know what? Sometimes when stuff happens, you kind of got to be proud about it. You just kind of do. And then I joined, when I was adopted, That wasn't so much a mama either or daddy. They was doing it to do. They did what everybody else do. Adopted a kid to get a check to pay off their mortgage. I joined the high school band. I learned 3 instruments. Three. If music was my truth, then music is my truth. It's not who I am, but it's my truth. And I'm going to stick with it. Just like spirituality always is. I've always believed in God. When I was that kid, I would wake up myself. Even if I didn't even know what time it was. I was too young to know. I wake up myself to get on a church bus on Sunday. To go to them church schools. The Sunday morning service. I was one of them kids. I've always believed in God. I've never, ever not believed in God. Ever. In my life. My auntie used to drag me to church. And then I used to drag her. Never not believed in God. Never. I'll cuss them out real quick. Be like, what the fuck is this? How the fuck I gotta go through this? Why the fuck this keep happening? But that don't mean he ain't listening. He just says all the time, sometimes you gotta go through the things that I send you through so you can grow. That way when this moment came, I'm still here. COVID and all. The rapture. I didn't have nobody during COVID. My mama, my daddy, my foster parent, my adopted parents, nobody checked on me during COVID and I still survived. I lived by myself. I didn't even have a dog. I wore my mask. I put gloves on when I was supposed to. I put sanitizer on my hands. And I did it. And I made it. God. Honestly, that's what the God said. That God says, whatever religion you are, they are right. If you're Jewish, if you're Hindu, if you're Hindi, if you're Catholic, if you're Baptist, you are right. Your image of God is to support a higher power other than yourself, because self will destroy you. And there's all sorts of devilish energy in this world. So follow some devil. Self will destroy you with insecurities, lies, deception. But God will lead you. Whoever your God, source, or source of spirituality above yourself is. Now, if you do dark shit, you get dark shit. But if you live in the light and fight, no matter what this world of darkness or of light can give you, if you get a world of light, you have a lot. A lot. But if you live in a world of darkness, we have to deal with depression, loneliness, this, that, the other. We don't teach our kids nothing. We just let them go out and act out. You ever seen that kid in the grocery store just screaming and screaming and screaming, and your mama's like, stop, Michael. Oh, no. Wait. Ma'am, can I leave my basket right here real quick? Yeah, I'll be right back. My child is acting up. I got to take him outside real quick. Take him outside, put him in the back of the car. You sit back there with him and tear his ass up. Make sure nobody watching. Because somebody got to teach him something. I bet you he'll be, but he'll be quiet. Because I'm not doing that shit with you. You ain't, your young ass is not going to tell my old ass what to do. Looking at you like, shut up. You shouldn't have did it. You did it. I wasn't screaming in the grocery store. It was you. Looking ass. Looking self. Now you want to be under my underarm like this. Nah, I'm not going to baby you. Not when you did me like that and I was asking you sweet and nice and precious to stop. You are a reflection of me. That way, Medea style. But she got more respect than anybody ever did. I mean, even from people who didn't like. She said, hold up. Wait a minute. Look, baby, she said in this movie, what you do is you take some some grits and then put them in a pan. And when that man come fucking with you again, you throw them grits in his face. I bet he was like, ah! Yeah, looking ass. She did that though. But the weird thing is Medea, she was right. Tyler Perry was right. Right. People have taken away parents' rights. The government has taken parents' rights away. They took the respect away from a parent. Well, the child had the respect in a parent's house. And if they don't want to listen, fuck. Look, you know, this ain't a hanging. But if I got to, I'll drive you from this I'll drive you from this damn grocery store. Or drive in the back of it. And I'll take my belt off my own belly and beat your ass in the back of this car. Looking ass. Acting bad. Acting like you in control of me. I'm a grown ass motherfucker. I wasn't born yesterday, ain't gonna die tomorrow. But you was born about 3 years ago. How you gonna tell me? I ain't gotta beat you up to whoop your ass. I'll take off my let me take off this feline. I'm gonna take off this feline and hit them legs. Pop, pop, pop. It don't take 3 times. It's not a beating then. It's a discipline. If you slap it all upside his head and down his neck, then it's a beating. I mean, then it's a beating. You beating your child. But you beat them legs, tell them shut the hell. Look, I'm the mama. You the child. Beat that butt. Whoop that ass. Shit. Better not catch me on camera either. You find somewhere where ain't no cameras at. And then they trying to call CPS 911, all that shit. Throw it sideways. Because whatever you need, even if you need to be cuddled at night, even mama love you. Mama love you. Mama love her baby. And you'll sit there and hold them and play with them, even when you don't want to play. You just like, I don't want to play with you, little boy, little girl. But you still get up and do it. Some respect gonna come behind that. Because when I say no, no is no. Don't sit up there, because I told you can't have this random ass shit in the grocery store and scream. And not even knowing I'm gonna get you something else, but it ain't gonna be that. No, you cannot have candy. You a badass. But I sure will get you some chicken nuggets in a bag and put them in the oven, and some hot dogs or corn dogs or some shit, stuff you like, nuggets. You act too bad on ice cream and candy. Then I gotta whoop your ass twice that day. That's how we keep them out of prison. That way. Respect authority when you're young. That way, you will respect the fact that authority will whoop your ass in life when you're older. They don't have to whoop your ass with a belt. They whoop your ass in life. You'll never leave prison sometimes. The mac and cheese. You know what? I'll make it extra special. Let me tell you something about mac and cheese. So you put the mac and cheese, and then you put hamburger meat in it, and then you add garlic salt and pepper. If you don't believe it works, you be a fool. And you mix it all together. Cook the ground beef, make the mac and cheese, and mix it all together with the garlic, salt, and pepper. See if it don't taste good. Even you go eat it. That's a mac and cheese trick I learned for kids when I was growing. I was raising 13 kids. My ex-wife, I was married for 13 years. Their mama had 15 kids. And they had 12 kids. They had 15 kids, and 3 of them was grown. That means every time CPS got called on them, they were at my house. I'm trying to tell you. Cook the ground beef. Make it like, don't put no extra in it, but just kind of season it. Little bit of garlic salt. But the garlic salt is supposed to go, and the pepper go in the mac and cheese. And then add the hamburger meat to the mac and cheese. I call it super mac and cheese. So I used to tell them. The shit work. I promise you. And that's one meal you can feed them like 3 times a day and they'll still eat it. Then you'll understand how big of a pot you need to make of it. It's called meal prep. Put that shit up in your refrigerator and warm it up in the microwave. They can't get enough. Trying to tell you. Or mac and cheese and hot dogs. They either like ketchup on it. More than likely it's ketchup. Or mayonnaise. Or nothing. Plain. Ketchup, mayonnaise, or nothing. Something that tastes good, like Miracle Whip. Promise you. It'll work all day. All day, every day. I promise you. Like all day, every day. All day, every day. All day, every day. Trying to tell you. If it's sweet, they like it. And with the garlic, with a little bit of garlic, it's like you have to make it to taste. So taste it until you like it. I'm a big garlic sauce. I even eat it myself. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I had to quit because I might start to gain like mac and cheese weight. But fat babies is fat babies. They healthy babies. You know, don't let them keep that diet up for the rest of their life. Feed them some greens. No, baby, we having salad tonight. I don't like salad. Then what you do is you make a salad plate and don't make them one. I bet you they eat your salad plate. That's how you get them used to eating salads. Don't make them a plate. Let them eat off your plate. That's how you get them used to eating things that they don't like. Otherwise, they won't eat the stuff that they don't like. You give them a choice. But if you give them no choice, I'm eating this. You want some? That's how you get kids to eat stuff that they don't think they're going to like. Broccoli. You want them to eat broccoli? Take a regular, you know, the 20 pack of regular melted cheese, the regular cheese in the packet. Put it, like, cook the broccoli, then lay some cheese on top of it, and feed it to them. Make that the only thing on their plate. I bet you they eat it. Either that or your stomach gonna be touching your back. It's crazy. Sometimes, in order to get a kid to do what you need them to do, because without fruits and vegetables and healthy things in their life, they become too unhealthy, and then they have health problems. That's how you do it. That's the only thing we have tonight. Are you gonna eat it or not? I bet you they like that cheese on top of that broccoli. And then when you do make them a plate, like I said, sprinkle. Don't pour. Sprinkle. A little garlic salt on the top. A little bit. Little bit. Little bit. Just to make it taste different than what they thought it would. I promise you. It'll change your life. I promise you. I promise you. You want a kid to be healthy and play? Take them outside. Don't keep a kid in the house. Walk a kid like you would walk a dog. Take them around the house or around the neighborhood. Just walk with each other. That way they know to walk, to exercise. If they'll do whatever you do. And that is the biggest and brightest thing I can tell you about raising kids. Whatever you do, they'll do. So if you eat vegetables, and if they don't want to eat it, okay? I'm eating salad. I guess you're going to be hungry tonight. I bet you they be like, and every time they ask for something, give them that salad. And they'll cry and cry and cry. And then go take his plate, take the plate from him, and give it to yourself. And take him down from that high chair. I bet you they eat it too. I'm just trying to say, these methods work. You don't got to fight with nobody. All you got to do is say, this is what I said we're going to do, what we're going to do. Your kid be healthy and strong and probably one of them workout kids with all the muscles and all that stuff, as long as you just take them for a walk. Take them outside. Not let them play by themselves. Don't let them do that. Overeating is overeating. They don't get a second plate. This is our plate. Unless you have a kid with a high metabolism, which means they're naturally thin. Then, okay, you can get a second plate. But I'm not going to teach you how to have a third and a fourth one. We're not going to continue. We can have fried chicken once every 2 weeks, but not every day or every 3 days or even every week. We ain't going to do that. It's not what we do. I used to be 300 pounds because my mama and my daddy treated me like that. But when I was raising kids, I didn't treat them like that because I said I don't want to be like that. I don't want to just feed them. Like at some point in time when I lived with my mother, she didn't feed us at all. I was one of them kids warming up bread and syrup in the microwave, trying to eat at 5 and 6. And my mama was gone because she was on drugs. And it made me like an overeater as an older kid. But enough is enough. Just because you're not, if your stomach is not hanging out here, that doesn't mean that if it was hanging right here, that you ain't full. You ate. We all ate that day. Even if you going through struggles, strife, $7 will buy you a whole bag of well, at least here. $7 will buy you a whole bag of leg quarters. And a few little dollars will buy you some macaroni and cheese. 3 packs. That's food. We all gonna have one leg quarter and a stack of macaroni and cheese. And $2 more will buy you a salad. And you better eat it all. Everything in there. Because don't ask me for nothing else. If you ain't full after a leg quarter, some macaroni and cheese, and a salad, but you didn't eat the salad, you ask me for more? Oh, no. No, baby. You get more when you finish your plate. Then I know you're still hungry. And I'm not saying you got to finish every plate. You sure gonna finish what I gave you because I paid good money for it. I want my family to eat. That way. You don't got to let them overdo it or overdo you. Every time you go to that grocery store, you think about what you can't have. You can't buy new clothes. You can't buy new shoes. But you bought food for your family that day. And that's the important part. No, you cannot start a new business without having money. Something has to come in, and not everything can be going out. So when you start making revenue, then make sure your revenue keeps growing until you can support leaving your job. But once it can support it just a little bit, you may have to skip a couple bills. That's when you can leave. You can't have money and not make. You can't make money and not have no money to keep investing in your new business. Investments is important. You have the commercial, advertisement. You have the actual layout of the company, creating. Every time you make something you put into your business, it may leave you with very little, but as soon as your business starts making major revenue, you will not regret it. But if your revenue at your job is the same as at your business, then you can quit your job. No more, no less. That way, you'll never be able, you may be living the same, but your business is growing. That's when you know. Y'all give me 1 sec. If you want to leave, you can. If you don't, I have to go to the restroom. It's been 2 hours. 1 second. Y'all, I'm going to the bathroom by myself from now on. You don't have to watchdog me. Lay down. Hold on, then I tell you, he just like all up my butt. I actually left my door open. So when your business makes the same revenue as your job, then you can leave. However, if you continue to let your business make the same revenue as your job, that means income that is not being put back into your business. That's what revenue is. So whatever you have to put into your business that month, or whatever your normal flow into your business is, it needs to stay that way. Anything or profit to your business, and then there's profit to yourself. So as long as your business is growing, you have to be able to add a little more to it every month or every year or however your business flow is. When you put something extra into your business and then you still have profit, then when that profit outweighs your job, then that's when I suggest you quit. Otherwise, why reject two incomes? Okay, so you make more in one day than you do in 3 days. So then your monthly income in your business is more than at your job. So have you done advertising? Okay. Take your time with that little more though. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Just because it's cash doesn't mean it's more money. I had a job where I was making a lot of money, but what I make a month personally outweighed the job that I was making a lot of money in. And then however, if my business ever had if my business ever had a bad month and that job outweighed the money of my business, I could still pay for what I wanted to have. I could still feed. I could still provide. I could still have. So when you can live solely on your business, which means whatever your business makes, you can pay every one of your bills, support and keep growing your business, and have something for yourself. Because what you need will always be provided. That is spiritual. God says you will always have what you need. So what you need will always be provided. But when you have enough to support your business, keep it growing, add merchandise, do this, do that without one thing failing, and then still have a profit for self, that is when it's okay to quit. I know you will. That's what I keep telling people. Shawana, you're a perfect example of what I keep telling people. If you keep trying at your bit, they say, will my business be successful? Will my job, when I start this job, can I get this job? And I'm like, hold on. You'll get whatever you strive for. Like it's not going to happen if you keep doing what you're supposed to do. Keep putting into whatever you can. Even if it's just you own a clothing business and you can only add one new outfit line that week. Do that and still survive. If you can't add an outfit line that week, do that and still survive. But when you strive is when people keep coming to buy your outfit lines, you know? And then all of a sudden, that month, you may make an extra $100, or that week. And then the next week, you make extra $500. And then the next week, you're up to $2,000. And then the next week, you're up to $4,000, $5,000 a week. What does that say to you? And then, yeah, you have to put that $5,000, you have to split it up between your home, the business, and you. Because believe it or not, your home is tax deductible. Even though you don't do business out of your home, if you have an office in your home that you actually, even do taxes in your home, did you know that it's tax deductible by 20, like whatever if you have a 3-bedroom home, then it's tax deductible. What is it? Or two, let's say 4-bedroom home, because I can do that math easy. So then you get 25% off of your home expenses. And then every time you go to the grocery store, every meal you take to work, every meal you eat at home while you're at your desk, that is tax deductible too. And then every time you drive to your business and then drive yourself back home, if you keep the mileage, that is tax deductible too. Did you know these things? Business is business. And then anything in between is personal miles. You know that? You know that if you spend gas before you go to work, it is considered tax deductible. But if you spend gas while you're off of your job, then it is personal. Did you know that? This is how much gas I spent to get to work. How easy is that? I spent $20 in gas. But then you got to keep the mileage. It's all tax deductible. And then start giving to charity, because that's tax deductible too. And actually, you get more back on taxes for giving to charity than you don't, which is why celebrities give to charity all the time. It works. Every advertisement, everything you buy, every time you spend, is tax deductible when you spend on that job. If you buy coffee every morning to go to work, before work, that's tax deductible. Then you've been working 24/7. That's what I'm saying. So everything is tax deductible. The only stipulation, this is the stipulation, when you are at home, you can only tax deduce your workspace, not the entire home. That's that. You don't want to get out of my office. I said no. This is my office. I have to stop him because he is just too much. Your workspace is tax deductible. So have an office. Your office, if you have one office in a 4-bedroom house, then 25% of your mortgage, of everything you spend If you buy a printer, it's tax deductible. If you buy a notebook, it's tax deductible. If you buy anything you buy for that office or your work, it's tax deductible. The gas, tax deductible. If your car, your mileage, and the gas to get to work and from work is tax deductible. So if you always, but the only time you have to keep personal miles, because there's certain things that's personal miles. Like not even when I was working a job that required all that, not even I could get away with personal miles. Like I know that once I got home, when I was going to work, that's work miles. When I came home from work, that's work miles. When I got gas when I was going to work, which made it tax deductible. But when I got home, from the time I was home, and every mile I drove from home until the time I was going back to work, that was personal. But when I went back to work, I really only spent like 30 miles. HEB right down the street. So it's the convenience store. So it kind of worked out. So all I got to say is, I'm not saying you can't spend extra miles, but the thing is, pay attention to what is tax deductible. And you can read it, because I read it on business taxes. I have actually a magazine about how to work out your business taxes. There's a lot of things that's tax deductible. Like if I wanted, when I still have receipts for every one of these decks. So when I do buy a deck, it's tax deductible. It's for my business. If I have to pay anything for this job, it's tax deductible to do this job. That's another business. But it's all this job, my promotion, and my music, and my likeness, and everything I say is all listed under one company, one entity. And then this is like a separation, a separate part of this one entity, the one EIN. So I have several jobs under one EIN. And yes, if one of them fails, and I can't say that if one of them fails, I'm not responsible for it. But if it does fail, I have to personally, within my own pocket, bring it back up. Therefore, I won't be, doing things against the law. You can't reuse money from another company to put it in another company. Then it's money laundering. Just want you to know that. Can't do it. So you know. But since this is my job, these, my toothpicks, and my food, when I sit at this desk, it's tax deductible. This is what it is, as long as it's within this square. So the point is, everything is a receipt, and keep our receipts. Even if you buy a car. When I buy Sage, everything is a receipt. Keep all receipts. All of them. The only thing that they do not consider tax deductible is alcohol and cigarettes. You can buy a new computer. You can get a loan for it. It's still tax deductible. That's all I gotta say. Man, okay. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna open up the line to everybody. Thank you so much to all my subscribers that came through. I am so appreciative of you all. Like, you got no idea. Because it showed me, look at all these people. Like, it showed me all the love. Just looking at it. Oh, excuse me. It showed me all the love. And I love you all. I really do. I'm going to open it. I'm going to restart another stream and open it up. But I wanted to do a special live for my peoples. I'll see you guys in a minute. Thank y'all all for coming. Like, I feel, y'all don't know how I feel right now having my chat box full of all my favorite people in it. I'm going to open it up. I'll see you soon, okay? Thank you, sweet love. This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. Thank you so much for coming to Logic Tarot. I much appreciate you, always and forever. I can't wait to see you again, and hopefully you'll be in my next live that I'm about to start in about 3 minutes.